The centerpiece of my exhibit here at the Union League Club of New York is this wonderful Wide Awakes banner from Rockford, Illinois. The Wide Awakes were Lincoln's foremost political activist powerhouse, not to be confused by a New York organization of the same name, loosely associated with the American Party and the nativist movement of the 1840s and early 50s. This Wide Awakes was born in Hartford, Connecticut, about a week before Lincoln arrived there for a campaign speech in February of 1860. When Cassius Clay, the controversial Kentucky emancipationist and friend of Lincoln, gave a speech there in Hartford on February 25th, he was escorted to the meeting by a torchlit procession. This was as much for Clay's own protection as it was for his position as an emancipationist. And, there was no Secret Service. The political talks were dangerous at that time. A lot of the processions were at night, and Clay was escorted by a bunch of guys with lamps, torches, and they were dripping whale oil on their heads. So they ran into a dry goods store, and legend has it that they came out with this black cambric cloth, glazed black cotton cloth, and draped it over their heads and shoulders to keep the whale oil from burning them. And this created such a stir that in the papers next week it said, "Hartford is wide awake for Lincoln Hamlin." Now, the Wide Awakes term was used for some Republican clubs that existed before 1860, after the formation of the Republican Party in 1856. This was the anti-slavery party, anti-slavery movement. And some were called freedom clubs, Rocky Mountain clubs, bear clubs, etc. There were various names before everything really took hold. But after the news about the Wide Awakes, Republican clubs across the country renamed themselves the Wide Awakes, and it was a nationwide sweeping union-associated movement. Things related to Lincoln and the Wide Awakes are super rare and highly coveted by collectors. This is a silk banner with very long silk fringe and wonderful craculature on the gilded letters that are outlined in chrome yellow. On the other side of the banner, there was a 33-star flag that was just so spectacular that it needed to be separated from the banner itself. It was one of the best that I've ever seen, and there was no way to display both at the same time. And as I said, Wide Awakes banners, almost unheard of. This is a remarkable, remarkable thing, almost certainly from 1860. That's a Civil War fringe, and there's no place I can think of that would be more appropriate than here at the Union League Club to bring and display this banner. If you're interested, please give me a call at 717-676-0545, and I'm more than happy to discuss it with you. Thanks.